Shalom, shalom. HAQADASH, HAQADASH. Of course, I want to start off giving all honor, glory, and praise and worship to YAHAWAH, HAQADASH. Ever honest to our apostles and others and great ministers who will teach you the sound doctrine. Shalom to the whole elect. And the rest of the Lord's brother to the men and the children of the Lord. Have mercy on these last days. All right, it's your brother HAQADASH representing GMS Church here in Cleveland. Lord willing to bring out a quick edifying testimony to a member of the Lord's elect. All right, just real quick testimony. It's crazy because I even started this video off with the clock saying 444, which is the Lord's mercy, man. I just can't, and his, like the scripture say, man, his mercy is sufficient, meaning going to that word sufficient means enough, man. You know, he's all we need. So today, just a quick testimony, man, of I forgot what I titled it, but something along the lines of a quick testimony, just seeing different signs, okay? Because so the Lord is big on showing signs, okay, on destructions, different things that's going to come to pass, good, bad, whatever. He always show signs of even when it come to pass. The Lord is big on leaving memorials and different and signs on his message that's needed, that he's pushing across to each member's mind. So today I had hit in the chat and I had asked yeah, Khan, Shalom, Mike, yeah, YAHAWASHI, Shabbat. I just saw your notification, and that's, oh my God, that's spiritual too, because I just saw your notification on when I was setting up this stream. I did just see that notification come up, so that's the spirit in itself. That's the spirit in itself, because it said something along the lines of a quick testimony. So yeah, man, that's the spirit in itself that it's happening at the same time that your video uploaded. And I'm going live about a quick testimony on today. So just real quick, brothers and sisters, like, so today I had put in the chat, and I had text the chat, our group chat, and I said, hey, I had asked one of the brothers, what cologne, what fragrance that he had, and he said he texted the name. So the name is Versace Eros, all right, EROS. Right, so that's the name of the cologne. Now, so this is at the beginning of the day. Like I text this like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning when I went to work. So I get to work and I go to work and I'm like, dang. So I'm like, no, it was around 7 or 8 because I was actually at work at the time. So I'm going through work now. I work one of my jobs is that I do work some work for dealers, and you know, they let us like spray on like they got the free colognes out where you could test them and spray them. Like, so they let us do it out without any fine or whatever. So I had hit that's when I hit the chat up, like, what's the name of the fragrance? Because I'm like, shit, I'm about to spray this on me. So I know we got it. So long story short, I go to the fragrance. I go to the I don't know what this is. I go to the fragrance and find the one the brother said. So the name again was Versace Eros. So I go to the fragrance, and this is after I spray some on. So I go to the fragrance Versace, then I spray some on. Smell great. Boom, boom, boom. Now it all ties into how the day was. Now I sprayed it on, boom, boom. How my day worked. I had just got off at 3 something. Boom. I get on the freeway and I'm driving. It's a blizzard out here. So I'm driving. It's hella traffic. My mom's like, bro, I got to get off this freeway. But what happens? It's always ordained for me to stay on the freeway. So I stay on the freeway and I'm driving and I'm going to stay still traffic. And it's a blizzard outside. So it'll only be 2 things. Somebody got pulled over, or 3 things: construction, or somebody got into a crazy accident. And it was a crazy accident because when I got off the freeway, cops was coming onto the freeway. So it must have been a bad accident. So before I was well ahead, I was way back before my exit. So I was like, I was praying that the Lord get me off this freeway. So as I meet a certain stop, I'm probably about 3 minutes away from the exit. I meet a certain stop. It's a car. It's a car in front of the car there's a car in front of me, and then there's a car in front of that car, and it's a van. So the van is like out of proportion, like it's like to the right. It's like just enough so the Lord could show me the license plate on the van. Now, obviously, we know the license plate you should know that it said 441 on it. So I was like, oh dang, that's the spirit, because it was like peekaboo, like it was just a slightly over enough so I can see it. So I was like, call all y'all shot, right? Because we see that number daily on different occasions. But that wasn't the thing though. I mean, that was a part of it, of course. So now the part where I saw that at, it was a merger for that it's a merger for the on ramp for for the other cars to get on. I'm like, damn. So that put me back from that van that had 441 on it, which is 144. It had from that van, it probably added about good 15 more cars that was in front of me. But this is the thing, the van was ahead of that. So them 10 to 15 cars got behind that van. So I'm not even thinking about the van no more. Once we see the license plate, you know how it is, brothers. Once you see it, you like call law and then you keep it pushing. So I'm not even thinking about the van. So the van goes and I'm like, all right, cool. So the Lord speeded up and I finally get into my exit. When I get to my exit, the car that's at the light, I don't notice it until I get to the light. I'm tired. I finally made it to the exit. As soon as I look in front of me, it's the same van. I'm like, what? I said, oh man, Lord, you crazy with it, man. So I'm like, the van that I had didn't even know where it was. He was lost in the sauce in traffic. He ended up being at the exit that I got off. But then he was at the exit, and then I had went to my destination. And when I got to my destination, that same van is pulling in the same destination that I had to go to. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Call Allah Yahawah. You can't make this up. But that's not it. Of course, I'm not done. So when I pulled up, I said, I was high. I told the brothers. So I get inside the destination. I pay for what I needed to pay for. Everything on the receipt said 144 on it. Everything on the receipt said 144 all the way down. Everything I purchased. So I said, wow, I put in the chat, put the cherry on top. So then that's not all. So I get out from the destination. I'm going to my house and the light ended up turning green. Usually this light, I always get caught at this red light, bro. It never turns green. This time it turned green. So as I drive in the lane on the left of me, it's backed up because everybody's trying to go to it's only like a 3-lane, left, middle, and then right. So everybody must be trying to go left. So that the line was backed up. Where I was going, I was either going in the middle or turning right, depending on how the next light turned. That light turned red, which means I was getting into the right lane, so I could just keep going and not be at a light, because I was gonna still get to my destination. So as I'm passing that long ass line, the license plate, the last plate, car said all fours for mercy. And look, I started this live stream at 4:44 p.m. So the Lord, it said all fours on his license plate, and I was like, oh, because it was already kind of crazy. The day I was having just that little time frame, it was all happening at the same time. And I was like, oh, and as I'm passing that, the car that's in front of me as I'm making my turn, license plate said Agape 3. I can't make this up. I need that. Let me get that. It said Agape 3. 3 is wisdom. But look, check this. The word agape. All right, so look, what? All right, so this is the word agape, right? If brothers don't know. All right, this is the etymon line, okay? It says brotherly love, charity, in ecclesiastical use, the love of the Most High for man and man for the Most High. It says greet with affection, receive with friendship, to like, love. It says, okay, and it got the Hebrew, they breaking it down wrong. They say ahaba, but it's aha. Now, when you go down, it says agape in plural was used by early Christians, which we're the real Christians, we're Hamashiachim, was used by early Christians for their love feast in quotations, a communal meal held in connection with the Lord's Supper. And I don't know how true that part is, but if brothers know, can fact check it, then cool. But I don't know. I haven't fact checked it yet. But it said the point is that the spiritual aspect of this, it says the love feast, a communal meal held in connection with the Lord's Supper. And what did we just come out of? Passover, bro. It just ended last night, man. And then I'm like, wow, man, you can't make this up, man. So when you go down, it says 1856. It says 1856. Frequently, frequently opposed to eros as carnal or sensual love. So I got to thinking as I'm turning into my rib, I'm like, bro, that's the spirit, because that's how I started my day off with. I text the group chat and asked the brother what was the name of his fragrance. And he said Versace Eros. It's the same name that's in Agape that I saw in the license plate, and it's all connected, bro. So I'm like, wow, it's the same name. So Eros is synonymous with carnal or sensual love, man. So now I'm like, the Lord is crazy, because I'm like, that's how I started my day off with. I started my day and I sprayed that Versace Eros on that sensual love. When you look at it from a spiritual point of view, that's how, you know, it is with the Lord, man. We start our day off with giving thanks to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, it's just crazy how the Lord show himself through different signs in your everyday, man. And and every day, everything you do is connected. Everything you do is connected, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy how the Lord showed me that. And look, check this. When you go down to agape as an adverb, it says with the mouth wide open. You can't make this up, man. Because, man, you can't make this up. With the mouth wide open. You're taking in that breath. You know what I'm saying? That you eating of this roll, you eating, your mouth have to be open. So it's so many spiritual, I'm not gonna go into, I just wanted to tell a testimony, but there's so many spiritual intake you can get from just this day alone, how the Lord was showing himself from the start of my day, when I'm just thinking I'm at work, all the way up until when I got off work on my way home. Because it was a snowstorm, it was an accident. The Lord was showing that he's with us, bro. He's with us, bro. Like, it's like sufficient. I said it earlier. The Lord, it says mercy is sufficient, meaning enough. That's all you need. That's all you need, brothers and sisters, in the times to come, man. The Lord can. How many more times do the Lord got to prove himself, man? He proved himself to you on a daily basis. Like, for example, how I just showed you, gave an example every day, man. So I just wanted to get that quick testimony, man, because the Lord is cold, bro. The Lord is cold, man. You know, the Lord's he cold, bro. He show himself every day, man. You know, and like a brother said too, just because you see 144, you know what I'm saying? We say call Lord Abaratazah, but just because you see that number, like you might see 144 in a situation where you might be doing some folly, and you might see 144 come across. So that don't mean that it's confirmation for your folly. That might mean that it's confirmation for your ass to chill out, man. You know, for you to relax a little bit. So you gotta be able to extrapolate and filter everything through the scriptures and the spirit. But like I said, man, today that little section right there, man, it was beautiful, man. So I just wanted to give that quick testimony to brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? As a faith booster, just know the Lord with you through he showed himself through different signs. Shit, a brother might call you. You might be thinking about a brother and he might call you, bro. I'm not talking about an hour from later. He might call you within that 10-15 minute range, man. You see? No, and that's how the Lord worked, man. And that's another sign. But like Apostle Ricard, no, like when I was watching the Apostles on when it was I think a couple camps ago, last camp or the camp before that, they had saw 144 and then they saw it again, and Apostle Ricard was like, yeah, it's confirmation, because when you see it multiple times like that, it be confirmation. You know, so whatever the Lord was trying to confirm or show you or whatever you was meditating on, etc., man. You know, so you know, Lord willing, this is edifying, man. I just want to give all honor, glory, infinite praise, and worship to again Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Again, double honors to our apostles, our elders, great millstone, rule well, teacher on sound doctrine, man. Strong shalom to the hopeful elect and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children. That the Lord will have mercy on these last days, man. All right, these perilous days, these dangerous days, man. So, Lord willing, again, this was edifying, man. Quick testimony of the Lord's love, his sensual love. That's the Edos said that I sprayed on. He sprinkled us with his water, his sprinkled and clean by the word and by the blood, bro. I go on and on and on. But hey, until next time, brothers, hey, shalom.